here. Doing this monster den or whatever. Didn't actually realize this was where I was supposed to go. Thought I was exploring.
Who are you?
Pretty sure it should be talking, but that's why I got the subtitles up.
Never heard of a druid circling Velen.
I wander eternally through a maze of bows, helplessly sliding or rustling leaves.
You must know the crones pretty well.
They are Velen's curse. They hear all through severed ears. They weave hair and twist lives. They stake their strength from a broth of human flesh.
Why did they kill you?
The crones want this land. They rule the wood alone. I stood in their way and I had to die.
I was attacked.
This is my prison, a fortress besieged. Murderers I await, and my forest protects me.
Murderers?
Murderous sisters killed my body, now my soul they hunt, for I defy them.
You claim to be imprisoned. How so?
I am bound here in fetters of magic. I wander endlessly, a labyrinth of leaves. The children, I know all. I know what awaits them. Free me, please. I must help.
If something threatens the orphans, I'll help them myself.
The children have been taken. Free me, please. I can be a gale, a gallop unchained. I shall save them, only I can.
Why do you think the kids from the meadow are in danger?
The sisters took them. They shall not return.
Where'd they take them? I can help.
It is done already. It cannot be undone. There are no roads to Arid Servant. Well, if they can't be helped, then why should I free you? They shall all die. Let them be saved.
The crones. What do you know about them?
The sisters are older than the oldest trees. Velen is their realm. All life here serves them. The sisters lie concealed. You will not find them. They hear all. You cannot hide. The sisters live concealed. I don't really believe him.
I don't believe you, Spirit. Too many claim you're evil. Your words alone, not enough.
Their harmony and against you will rise all the powers of nature. Damn it. Then I always like to cast the shield spell. always ignite. Fire always helps. Gotta make the right decision. I don't know. I forgot what happened. But I mean,
Place of power. Should draw from it. Solved your problem.
dude said it was
Just in case, though.
causing
I've heard the
problems for
whispers
3
lurk
years.
for a while.
Cannot be. Where's something lurking there?
An evil spirit had possessed a tree on the hill. It was responsible for the killings.
How'd ye dispel this evil?
Some being had come to possess the tree's heart. I destroyed the heart and its inhabitant.
So it were a ghost. Will it be back?
No. The crones, or the ladies of the wood as you call them, said to remind you about payment. Take it you know what they want?
Aye, I do. Give me the dagger. Be back soon. There's payment. Take it to the ladies, will you?
What the hell was that?
'Tis our pact. You're a stranger, you don't know life here. It's honest pay for their protection.
So, all those ears in the woods.
Put it out your mind, master. You soon be leaving and we must tarry on, our young'uns and their young'uns after 'em. No gods nor masters watch over Velen. The land is no man's. He who wants to survive must seek his own protectors.
Or do his own protection. But I definitely can see how difficult it would be to deal with that as a normal person and not a witcher. Right.
Choose your weapon, young man.
In real life, you're different.
Some of these
Then you were in
things
the
aren't being
tapestry.
said. We'll bring it here. I think I'm gonna need to restart the game real quick. You were to bring it, not Ogle let it. tapestry. Never seek to cross us again. We shall forgive you for this transgression, for you have done well. Your children are plump as piglets, sweet as caramel. But now we must talk to our white-haired friend.
I know that mark. This is Anna, the wife of the Baron of Crow's Perch.
She belongs to no man. A fruit ripened in her room, a fruit sprouted from seeds sown by a man she detested. We helped her, she agreed to serve. She bears the mark, she is ours. Come, it is another woman who interests you. Speak, white-haired one.
You used me to tame the Whispering Hillock. A lot of work.
Not free, brave soul. Did you destroy the evil powers? Have you brought peace to our domain? Should I have listened to him?
Yes.
So fortunate to have found so brave a knight, so able.
Whose spirit was trapped in the tree?
The one who once cheated death. But she couldn't deceive you, brave knight. You rid the world of a great evil.
You looked different in the tapestry.
We're all dressed up just for you. If you only knew how much time we spent in front of the glass. Do you desire us?
I'm impressed. Polymorphism, a rare talent.
Oh, I'd suck every last drop out of you.
To be woven together with you.
Finally started talking. I'd be your best and last.
Not what I came for. Our deal. I did my part, now you do yours.
Like she was our own daughter.
Wasted affection. She proved a very naughty girl.
The young woman I seek never hurt anyone without cause.
You've not seen her long. She's changed for the worse.
Why'd she attack you? Don't believe you. They say you always keep your word, so tell me everything, exactly as it happened.
She fell into our hands.
I'll take her feet. Lovely. Plump. Perfect for a broth.
So I definitely need to restart or close the game and reopen it. It's glitching out here. See, now I'm interested to see the next season of The Witcher. The series probably going to be older. Probably not as old as she is right here, unless they recast her. But she'll definitely be older and wiser and stronger and smarter. So next season of The Witcher should be really good. This one's pretty good. I don't like the way it ended, but I think that's just because I'm looking for it to be just like the video game. And whereas it is a little bit, the time span is a little bit behind this game. And this is the first Witcher I played, so I don't even know what the first and the second Witcher, was about. I mean, only a little bit, because there is a part in here that makes you answer some questions that happened in the last game. I was like, I have no idea, like, what the hell is going on here, or
You
what the
tried
hell
to
he's
kill
talking
her,
about.
tried to butcher her like an animal eater.
Her blood, the taste brought back memories of our youth. Elder blood, extraordinary girl, but you know that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to kill you guys. Such a shame she fled. I will say the second thing, because the first one
She
is
escaped you, but I'll find her. We'll come back here together and kill you.
Your return you shall. Our fates are bound.
And one will die. But it shan't be one of us.
Now you shall chase shadows and wander midst fog.
Each time you see her, she will be a mirage. And if you find her, that is disgusting. Yeah, I'm gonna kill you guys. Alright, so that was nasty. Let's see what else I could do, y'all. Nothing else is level 6, so... Oh, this one's level 4. Where's this one? So that one's over there. I think I'm gonna go do this one real quick. About to take off soon on here and go back to my mom's place to hang out with my brother. Twin brother, by the way. No, I'll actually go back to the Baron. Do that. I mean, I had mentioned in the last stream that all these women, all these older women in the game, they look very, well, they don't look good. They don't look good as far as age goes, but that makes sense because of the time and the fact that, they probably don't live long, like a lot of them probably don't live past 40. So, you know, but like it's kind of the same but different with men because men, not as to say they generally work out, but like in this point in time in human history, men would be the ones doing work, like actual manual labor or whatever it might be.
Farewell.
So generally, they would probably look better just because they're, I guess, say working out more on a consistent basis. So, I mean, because some of the men look pretty fucking old too.
My ladder's not exactly bursting, but what I got sure to please.
But, such is the way that things are, that men are just generally stronger, more capable of heavier lifting than women. This is not the case for everybody, but in this point in time in history, it definitely is kind of generally the way things were and or are. And I care nothing about this game. Like, I like the game in Assassin's Creed, Orlog, because it was quick, it was fast, it was simple. I'm sure Gwent might be a fun game, but I just never cared for learning it. It's like usually when I play a game, I'm not looking to play a game inside that game, because I'm focused on the main game and not this other game. But Orlog was, I liked Orlog, it was pretty fun. Well, I mean, maybe when I played Gwent the first time, it wasn't long. When I played this game, it was like when it first came out. So, what, like 2016, 2015? Shit, I'm 26 now, so that was kind of a while ago. So maybe now I'd like it a little bit more, but
What do you come to me with?
it's still kind of a thing for me. Like, I'm not looking to play a game inside my
Got
game.
news of your wife.
Plowing hell, why'd you not say so forthwith? Where is she? Why have you not returned with her?
She's in Crookback Bog. Got food, a place to live, and keeps herself busy. Didn't look like she had the slightest desire to leave.
You were to bring her back, not report on the conditions she lives under.
I was supposed to find her, and I did. That was our deal, nothing more.
You still think me rotten to the core. A base bastard, don't you? You believe I alone am at fault for what happened here.
Well, the shoe fits, I guess. See, I want to say, well, yes, but my opinion truly doesn't matter. We had a deal, and I held my end of the bargain, so now it's his turn.
Doesn't matter what I believe.
Yet, looking at you, I see contempt. Can't speak for the world you witches inhabit, but in ours, nothing is ever black and white.
Oh shit, it's not black and white, but we had a deal, so... I'm not really interested in the family story, but... I should always give people a chance to speak, so I will.
Probably gonna say you're not the only one to blame. All right, then. I'm willing to hear your side of the story.
With Annie, it was love at first sight. A spear tore through my shoulder at the Battle of Anchor. She tended to my wound. Once I'd recovered, I asked her to marry me. She wept with joy. Soon after, Tamara was born. And after that, they sent me to Sidaris. A warlord had risen against King Ethan, and Foltest sent help. It was one battle to the next, one conflict after another. It was a life of war. I was seldom home, and I found comfort in drink. Grew so fond of hooch, I couldn't part with it when I did get home.
Still seems like your fault to me.
Will you let me finish?
All right. What then?
I went from front to front, battle to battle, collecting soldiers' coin, while Anna sat alone with the babe for months. Later, I learned she'd not been so alone after all. For nearly 3 years, she'd found comfort in the arms of one Evan, a childhood friend, a dog's bunghole. Understand, damn it? One tussle in the hay I'd have waved aside, put it out of my mind. But the woman cuckolded me for years, without a whisker of concern for me, for my love.
And now we see how old the term cuckold is.
How'd you find out?
Very old.
Came home one day and Anna was gone. Her things too. Found a letter. She wrote that she didn't love me. That she'd left me for that knob licker and taken Tamara with her. Felt like I'd been rammed in the arse by a horse. I went to find the bugger, to get the girls back, bring them home. Yet soon as I saw him, something turned inside me, something dark. I slaughtered the shit-eating twat and fed his carcass to the dogs.
Guess they call you the Bloody Baron for a reason after all.
What?
Your nickname. Makes sense now.
No, that's an entirely different story.
Imagine Anna wasn't exactly pleased.
Ha! Bloody understatement if I've ever heard one. She flew into a fit, hysteria, threw herself at me, kicking and clawing. Finally grabbed a knife. It would have been the end of me if I'd not leapt aside. It was the first time I hit her. I had to calm her. Felt I had no other means. Things changed. They would never be the same. Anna tried to take her own life, and mine, several times. She would prod me, goad me, taunt me, in the hope I would hit her again, perhaps. She'd scream that I'd robbed her life of love, that I'd destroyed the idea for her, and so might as well kill her. How many times I apologized. How many armfuls of blooms and gifts I brought. She cared not a bit. 2 years of her anger had turned to indifference, broken at times by her bouts of hysteria and my bouts of drunkenness. Cannot fathom how we survived those years, but we did. Though as you know now, not everything was as it might have seemed.
You're right. Faults on both sides, yours and hers.
I'm content that you finally see that.
Well,
Very
I
well,
don't really care whose
if you
fault
won't
it
bring
is.
Anna home, you
Doesn't
must at
really
least
matter.
tell me how she landed in that blasted swamp.
Your wife
Probably
is with the
just
crones, as their servant.
focus on
What the fuck do you
getting
mean?
her out of that situation.
What crows?
Ones who live in Crookback Bog.
I've heard folk speak of them, but thought it naught but tales to scare the children with. How on earth did she land there?
But I mean, I wouldn't even say it's like
They
Your
fled by
fault,
night.
her fault.
They
Like,
were riding past the forest when a
some
beast
shit happened to
similar to
you.
crones attacked them
You
and
did some
abducted Anna.
shit.
A beast?
It sucked.
Bloody
She did
hell.
some shit.
And Tamara?
That
Was she
sucked.
hurt?
No.
Oh, thank the
And
gods for that.
now y'all just know a whole bunch of
Annie?
whole pile of shit.
happened to her?
So it
The
sucks.
creature carried her deep into Crookback
So I don't
Bog.
think it really matters
Didn't
whose
harm
fault
her,
it
though.
is.
In fact, Anna seems content there.
Content?
All that
What
really
is
matters
this
is like
tribe, Witcher? What in bloody blazes
what
is she doing in
either
that
of them want to
swamp?
do. He obviously wants his family back.
She made a
You know,
pact with the crones and, well, I think she
and
might have lost her
I don't know
mind.
what she wants, but
Pact? What the bloody hell?
pretty sure she's
She was with
happy in the
child,
situation
a
she's
child
in.
she didn't want to bear. Went to the crones for help. They promised to rid her of the problem in exchange for a year of her service. And they kept their word, in their own twisted way.
What do you mean?
Anna must have thought the child inside her would somehow disappear. Instead, the crones sapped her of strength, and ultimately forced her body to miscarry. I think that's when she started to lose her mind. Then they placed magic tethers on her, tethers that cause great pain when tested. A guarantee she'll pay off her debt.
A pact with witches? Bloody nightmare, sounds like some jest. We must get her out. We can't leave her there.
Venturing into the swamp, even with armed men, is just a bad idea. It's a dangerous place inherently, and I think those crones are a greater threat than anyone realizes.
I'll not sit on my ass waiting for them to return her. Would you wait? Count on their mercy if they had your daughter?
Probably not, but I'm a witcher.
And I'm a husband
And thus
and a
I can save
father
my
who's
daughter
fought
whenever
for his
and
life
whatever
and the
situation
lives
she's
of his
in.
loved ones. I'll gather my men, go there and retrieve Anna.
We had a deal. I've done my part. Your turn to do yours.
A word once given. Now what did I last...
Basilisk. It had just attacked you.
Ah, right. Gargantuan. One solid brute. It landed right in front of us. Thought we breathed our last.
Watch out!
If I don't survive this, you're to take whatever you want from the fortress.
You'll survive!
Let's show this bastard what we're worth. Damn brute! Damn brute!
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Brute!
Yeah, I definitely need to restart this game. It is pitching up a storm. Well, looks like I'm climbing the tower.
Damn it! I can't leave him like that.
Ah! Well, come on! Bring it on, Whoreson! Come here!
There should be sound coming, but there is not. Why do they always make cutting heads off look so easy in video games and movies and shit?
You have everything?
Yes, thank you.
What you did for me, I shall never forget it.
You helped me as well. When your man brought me here. You fed me, cared for me, had my wounds looked after. We're even now.
You needn't leave. You're in good company here. We'll always have a warm corner for you.
I must leave. Wraiths pursue me. The Wild Hunt. I was foolish to use the power. They're sure to have caught my scent.
The Wild Hunt? Pursuing you?
I'll endanger all of you by remaining here. You must tell the people to bar their doors and windows. And no one is to wander the night.
And you? Where do you think you're going?
Now, I ride for Novigrad. And then, who knows where.
She mounted and rode off. It grew awfully empty without her.
Redanian armies blocked the Pontar crossing, yet you sent Ciri to Novigrad.
She was looking for a sorceress, and all of them are in Novigrad. Besides, I didn't leave her at the Redanians' mercy. I gave her a letter of safe conduct.
Where'd you get these letters?
Haven't always led this pack of jesters. Served in the Temerian army once.
Redanians guard the crossing.
True. But with a bit of fame and a friend here and there, well, banners and heraldry don't mean so much.
So there's a chance Ciri's still in Novigrad. Thanks for helping her.
It's nothing. Now you've learned what you wanted to know, you must be in a hurry. But, if you could...
Spit it out.
I want to go get Anna. Free her, bring her back. I don't believe she's there willingly.
Must have not heard me. Any journey into the swamp is suicide.
I heard you, which is why I could use your aid. I've no more tales of Ciri to offer you, but go with me and I'll be generous with what I do have. Very generous.
Extra coin never hurt.
Ha! True indeed. I'll round up my men and ride to Downwarren. You can join us there.
Fine. Sounds good. What the?
There you are. Escaped again. Sorry, we was never here.
What was that?
This nigga awesome. Skeletons in his closet.
Man or monster? My men call him Uma and say he's a beast, but he seems a man to me. Just hideous as Ardle's shit.
Uma? Strange name.
Aye, strange. But he gave us no other.
You mean he can talk?
Hardly. It was like this. I asked what they called him. He sat there, not saying a thing, trying to stick a toe up his nose. So I grabbed his hand, looked him in the eyes, and asked, "What's your name?" Gave me this damned foolish look and stammered, "Oh, Uma?" And it stuck.
Doesn't look like a monster, but my medallion's trembling. Strange. Where'd you find him?
Funny story, actually. I won him in a game of cards.
Must have been pretty desperate to play for that.
Ah, quit your carping, smart-ass. Someone wagered him, and we played. If anyone was desperate, it was the bugger's former master.
Funny story. How so?
I went to Novigrad once, to rest, indulge in the city's pleasures. Stayed at a tavern, and some folk there were playing, so I joined in. Cards were kind that day. Had one devilish hand after another. Robbed the whoresons blind. One fellow, a merchant, took it especially hard. He'd gambled away everything he'd brought from Skellige. Wanted terribly to play another hand, so I agreed. Asked him what he had to wager, and he showed me that sideshow. Not much in it for me, but fuck it, I thought. I'll give the man a chance to win something back. Luck was not with him, and Uma wound up here at Crow's Perch. End of story.
Hilarious. Real side splitter.
Oh, you wouldn't know a good tale from a runny fart.
Proper baron now. Even got a jester.
Aye, though I feel something's not right with him.
How so?
Well, he seems more beast than man. But there's wisdom, cunning in the bastard's eyes. Or maybe I'm imagining it. Ever run into anything like him?
No, but he doesn't look dangerous.
I guess that's that. Doesn't eat much, so as long as he's no trouble, the boys might as well have some diversion.
Time I was on my way. So long.
Farewell. I hope you find your daughter. And prove a good father to her.
Alright, thanks for watching, and I'm out.